Hey guys, good morning. I haven't been on for a few days because I've been sick because he gave me his virus. We all knew it was going to happen. I told him it was going to happen, but no, he said, no, I'm not contagious. Yeah. Anyway, and it is a bad one. Well, for me, it was a bad one because when you have autoimmune stuff, it causes a flare at the same time. So I took a shower, um, and I put a little bit of makeup on. The makeup will be gone in probably as soon as I get off of this video because I'll have blown my nose and it'll all be toast. And I'll only last for a little while because the shower gives me a little bit of time, but then I'll crash and burn. So I've got my tea steeping, regular chai tea with lemon and honey today. I figured that was the smart route to go. Bruce is doing some video work, some audio work in the back with someone making a commercial, and I am here with my trusty little mask. I've been wearing this because I'm nicer than him. I've been wearing these masks for like the last, I don't know how many days. So if I leave my room, I quarantine myself in my room, and then if I leave my room, my hands are sanitized and the mask goes on, and it doesn't come off until I get back in my room. Although I forgot it yesterday at one point, just like coughed right in front of him. It's like, you deserve that. But if he gets it again, I'm going to be mad. I lost 2 birds while I was sick. Both grow outs. One rooster, one hen. It's one thing to lose a rooster, and this was one of those really beautiful, like really cool, unique, silky mix, like all the colors and stuff. It was white with all these cool colors, and I have one left of that particular. I had 3, and different reasons. One died from trauma. The second one probably also died from trauma because they're grow outs, so they're in grow out cages to protect them, but every once in a while they'll get, I don't know why I know why the first one died. I don't know why the second one died. So, but it did get to freezing that night. So it could have been that it didn't handle the cold. I've got one little one who has a little rooster left of those colors. It's like white with blue and red on the back. I mean, it's just really cool. It's the coolest colors. And I'll grow it out, see if I like it, and then if I don't, I'll rehome it. But and I have no idea. For some reason, we went through pox. I thought we were done, and then I ended up my silky, my little silky that I call Maya because I think it's a girl. Pox in both eyes. She's completely blind right now, and I am so mad. But that's stupid, and the reason I know it's pox is because, of course, I was sick, so he didn't check on her, and so I went in there to get her, and she wasn't eating because she couldn't see the food, and so she was losing weight, and I needed to feed her, and I looked at her eyes, and her eyes were closed, and there was just this white goopy stuff, and that's pox. And so I was mad, but it is the way of it. And so I think there's a bunch of them that aren't showing any signs of anything, but then all of the sudden something happens. So I have my production red got skin and bones, and I, caught it in time. And I've been working with her for, I mean, even when I'm sick, I will go out there and I'll tube feed and do whatever I need to do to the birds. He actually, uh, Bruce actually miraculously figured out how to feed the crossbeak by taking a mop bucket and dumping all of its feed. It has its own bag of feed. Dumping all of its feed in a mop bucket and just setting Bubbles in the mop bucket, and Bubbles eats. So thank you, Bruce, for one thing at least. Doesn't make up for making me sick though. And so he did that. That was pretty good. And he did that with Spark too, the Failure to Thrive. He puts it in a shirt, and okay. So when you think I'm the one obsessed with birds, you go in there and he's got his Alexa playing massage music, this like real soothing music, and he's got Spark in his shirt, in a his shirt's like a little basket, with his food in it, and he's got Spark is in there with the music, soothing music going. And if you go in there and talk loud, he talks, but he whispers, and I'm like, oh my god, you've got to be kidding. So it's not just me. He likes his birds too. So he's managed, and he got me to teach him how to tube feed, so he knows how to tube feed. He did fine. He did really well. So I made sure to monitor, to supervise, and try to tell him what to watch for and stuff. So if he had to do it, he can. Anyway, so we'll see. We have one of my, I call her my dove. She's a grow out, and she's pure white, and she has a smooth comb, but it does have a little dot at the top, so it's this little it's like a little notch at the end, so which makes you think that it's somewhere along the lines of the Dottie that I have, but she's a silky mix, and she's white. She was white. She's getting paint. She's getting they call it paint, I guess, because it looks like somebody took a paintbrush and just went in random places. So she's got like one black paint mark on the side. But anyway, she looks like a dove. But all of a sudden, her feet turned in. So basically, her claws are like this. Well, hers are doing this. And it's a deficiency that causes it. And so I'm I had one little one that was born with it. And I kept trying to fix her feet, taping her feet, fixing her feet, and it didn't work. And then when I lost her, I, found out there was nothing wrong with her internally and whatever. And so I looked up the feet, and it was a deficiency. And so you have to hit it instantly. So I'm giving her her vitamins and everything to try to. So she's perfectly healthy, except she can't walk because her feet are curled. So I'm hoping that straightens itself out. I don't know if I should tape her feet too, but she's older. I mean, it doesn't work when they're older. So anyway, I've got a few birds that I don't know why. There's always got to be. I guess it's just because I hatched so many. I mean, I literally hatched hundreds. I don't know why I did. I just did. I just like test hatch, wanted to learn. And then, but we're below 150 birds now, so that's good. If you don't count the quail. And the quail are fun. They're so cute. Anyway, so I have not finished my Christmas shopping. It is December 16th, 2019. I haven't finished my Christmas shopping. I haven't even started wrapping. I don't even know who I've gotten what for. Nothing. I haven't, I still, my nativity is in a tote. Of course, it was up almost all year, but my Advent, we missed one night of the Advent because Bruce was sick, and then we missed 2 nights of the Advent just recently because I was sick. So I read one of them in bed, but I didn't get to light the candles. And like yesterday, we get to light the pink candles. So I'll get him to do that with me today. Maybe catch up on, the two. So so that's been kind of neat. It's the Advent one I picked was the Catholic version, so it's a little. I don't know what it is, but it always goes a little over my head when But when I noticed that when I was reading it by myself, it sunk in a little bit more than when it's being read out loud. So that might be part of it. And let's see, Peabody, our wild duck, died. No, sorry, it didn't die. Left. Might have died. I don't know. Left. Gosh, over a week ago, and we miss him. We miss that little whistle of his. But he's a wild duck, and so legally you can't keep him, cage him, confine him. It's not unless I would have had to have gone through to get licensing and stuff like that to keep him in, then we would have had to have clipped his wings and stuff. And I didn't want to do that because he had so much fun flying from tin roof to tin roof. That's too much fun. And so he did leave, but we knew he would. He's left 2 or 3 other times before, but he came back within 3 days. But this has been over a week, so unfortunately, he, anything could have happened. There's no way of us knowing. But I took lots and lots of videos and lots of pictures and stuff so we could remember him, and hopefully he'll come back. There are people that have talked about how their ducks left, migrated, came back with family. That would be awesome. I would love that, even if they made a mess and were noisy as hell. They are noisy. But such a fun bird, man. Just goofy. And although he did have some neurological issues, so we'll see. Hopefully he's okay. Let's see what else. Schwartz is still coughing. I hit my bad day probably yesterday morning. I woke up feeling really bad, pretty bad, sore, hurting, everything. And then we started going down. I mean, then it started resolving itself a little bit. So today I've got the cough. I can't hear anything. Oh my gosh, my ears were in so much pain last night. So I was putting colloidal silver in my ears and, all kinds of stuff to try to help them. Let's see. And then, so anyway, hopefully I should be getting better now because it's Christmas. Come on. Man, that was why I didn't want him to give me that stupid freaking virus. This is the second one he's given me in a month. Turdhead. Next time I'm going to duct tape a mask to his face. Crazy man. The house is still, it's gross. It's grosser now. I was cleaning. I was getting there. I was getting some traction, man. And then just so now Now it's like really gross again. But I do have some clean laundry. It's all just piled on the couch, which, you know, I don't know. It seems like, as soon as I get it off the couch, I do laundry. But there's cats in that stupid room. If the cats would leave the room, I could do a load, put it away, do a load on a day. But those cats are in that room, and so if the cats would get out of the room, if I could put the cats in the enclosure and not have my son go, but something might happen to them. I should just put them in the enclosure, leave them out there, let him get used to the fresh air, and he'll be like, it's cold, can I come in tonight? But yeah, they destroy that laundry room, and then I can't do laundry. I can only do laundry whenever I boot them outside because the machines freak them out, and then they're like bouncing off walls trying to get out. And I don't need them getting out because, I don't know how they would treat the birds. So I'm probably most upset about Maya, the Silkie. She looks like her daddy. And the weird thing is that one of the hens that could be her mama is Olivia. And Olivia is partially blind, which is concerning because that would mean I can't use Olivia. So we'll see what happens. Olivia is beautiful. She's my prettiest silky hen, and she's tiny, adorable little thing, but she is partially blind. She can see in well lit areas. Now Maya can't see at all right now, but she can see in really well lit areas, and but like at night, if it gets dark, she's stuck. If she waits too long, she gets stuck at the bottom because she can't go up the ladder. So we have to put her up in the thing. But she's the sweetest little thing. But I don't want to breed her if she is genetically bad, if her genetics are bad, because then I would be breeding blindness into birds. So it's always good. It's a lot of work, and then you end up with a lot of birds that you have to deal with. But it's always good to do test hatching. Otherwise you're handing something over to somebody, and you don't know what they're. Well, I guess that's how it goes anytime you hand over a hatching egg. It's the luck of the draw, but you want to, you really want to make sure you don't want to stick somebody with like a crossbeak or something, I mean, our crossbeak is pretty bad, and it's the very first. I've only gotten one crossbeak out of hundreds from that genetic pool. So I'm not concerned about that one because that's just a random thing. And I have not had any other malformed birds from my flock. So, but yeah, you don't want to do that. So test hatching is really good. And I know I'm talking about chickens, and that's probably boring. But I love my chickens. They're so cool. I should bring the dove in here so you could see her. She's so cute. Let me go get her. Okay. So this is my little dove. I call her my little dove. She's a talker too, man. Let's see how her feet are. That is a deficiency. Let's make some curl in. And I'm calling her a she because I think it's a girl. I haven't seen any saddle feathers or anything. And of course, like this stuff, this is vitamins. I got vitamins on her. But this is where her paint comes in right here. See that? Wait. See that right there? It looks like a little blotch of paint. That's in her feathering. So, but she is the cutest little thing. She's so sweet. And we just couldn't figure out why she was losing weight. And she's just a white Just a really pretty white bird. Um, but we couldn't figure out why she was losing weight. Yes, that's a talker. She's a chatterbox. But we couldn't figure out why she was losing weight, and come to find out, she wasn't able to move around her cage very well. So that was the issue. So this is when, like, stuff like this. This is like, people that talk about chickens in a house. If you can keep parrots, why wouldn't you keep something like this in your house? You're just a sweet girl. We hope you're a girl, right? I'm pretty sure you're a girl. Although your feet are ginormous, but just all like. So yeah, so we just say some prayers, and hopefully she will get that straightened out. It hasn't happened yet, but oh, she loves to complain. Such a complainer. She's also kind of like, like squatty and stuff. Like when they get to their hormone age, they get a little bit more like where you can scratch their back. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but she talked to you. So anyway, and I did nothing productive while I was in there sick because it hurt to move my eyes in my eye sockets. So, nothing got done. You'd think, oh, well, you could have done something while you were at paint your nails. No, nothing. Nothing. I either listened to audio, and of course I won't spend any money on like Audible or anything like that. So I have to listen to the generic text to speech stuff that sounds so funny. But I listened to a book, a free like Prime Read Christmas book. It was just really good. I think it was called What Child Is This? It was a story from World War II or something like that. It was a short Christmas story. It was, it was sad, but but then it was kind of neat. She's watching. Look, she's just like la la la. Right? What? This is such a talker. Anyway, so I watched that, and watched that. I listened to that, and then I listened to a let's see. Oh no, I started watching Carnival Row on Amazon. Yeah, it's good. It's kind of like taking Sherlock Holmes, Game of Thrones, and Harry Potter and cramming them together in one show. Carnival Row on Amazon Prime. It's one of their originals, and it's got what's his name? Orlando Bloom in it. Yep. Anyway, so that's been pretty good. I've been watching a few of those as much as my eyes will let me. And then let's see. My kids are mad at each other because they both got their dad the same thing for Christmas. Actually, Justin got mad, so Alex is like, I'll take mine back. I'm sure Justin just probably let him have it. Let's see. I got to see my dad at the memorial for my brother's mother-in-law, and he's getting older. All of a sudden you can kind of see how much difference. And I mean, he's still doing okay, but it's crazy when your family goes through like big changes and stuff like that, like what he went through. And then my mom passed away. After my mom passed away, my dad started looking much older than he's ever looked, I think. Anyway, so let's see. Anything else that I needed to talk about? Other than my husband is a turd for giving me the virus that he gave me. Hopefully it's not the flu. But then if it is, I got over it and I'm done. There's the A flu and there's the B flu and then there's the... But anyway, I would love to be able to hear. That's the thing that bugs me the most, is that I'm not used to having my ears. I feel like I have earplugs in my ears and I don't have earplugs in my ears. So, yeah? Are you talking? Do you see yourself? Look how pretty you are. You got your chicken dander on my leg. They have all of these, as their feathers grow in, they've got these little feather shaft things, and they have to kind of snap them off and with their beaks, they have to kind of snap each and every one off, and then the feather, it opens up. It's like it encapsulates the feather, and so then when you pop the shaft off, the feather goes like that. And so that's what all this little stuff is all over my legs. Do you see yourself? Are you sweetie poo? Yeah. 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 You can fall asleep? I guess so. Are you sweetie poo? I love when they talk to you. They're so fun. People talk about, people with chickens being crazy chicken people. If you have one, you'll understand it. If you raise one as a baby, if you had like one of like my bantam ones, my super like one like something like this, super sweet little thing, and you'd understand it, because it's like it's like having a quiet parakeet that you can sit on your lap that gives you eggs and talks to you, but not in like parakeet talk, but and isn't flighty, but it just sits on your lap, and then you can give them mealworms and they get all happy, right? All right, well, I guess my tea is steeped enough, so I've got it in a thermos this time, so in one of those nice fake whatever fake Yeti things, but it's pink, of course. So I've got that going, and I'll get that, and you've got some. Are you gonna get a beard? No, probably not. Anyway, so I've got that, and I'm going to put my mask on and probably go back to my room, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, there he is. I was just talking about you.
Okay.
Shocking.
My ears were burning pretty badly.
Did you have your the guy do the voice stuff?
Yeah, I did, and I already put the commercial, the holiday one in. So.
Okay. Well.
So here we are.
I'm. You want to say hello and?
Hey. My ears were burning, and yeah, it was me. It was me.
Yeah, he feels kind of bad. So, and he should. Okay, so that is today. 39.34 seconds. You can never get back again. But you guys have a great day, and hopefully I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.